What are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point. Do you think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it. That reminds me, have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
All right. There might be some...
All the tests I run on the nail keep coming back as nonsense. And a couple of my instruments have already broken.
Maybe we should take that as a sign to pack it in?
There might be some editing wonkiness there, because my game crashed in the middle of that conversation the first time I had it.
The Rangers have tapped into an old radio network they found around the Foundation. So if you need backup, just call them at one of the stations.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that. So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. I mean, clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it. So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
All right.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
Time to go to our next location. Look at that. That looks really Twin Peaks right there. But it is the former, the entity we fought earlier in the game. So he has come to the Foundation. What next? What do I want to do? Check my objectives. Reach research site Gamma. Where is that? This way. Okay. I should be able to get some more stuff.
It's the director.
Okay, let's go. This is the cave bleed. There are enemies here. We got to be careful about that because they will mess us up. Ouch. No teleportation. Okay. Now we're on a roll. Well, we really gotta make it all the way back through here, huh? Oh, these are Hiss. I thought these were Rangers. Come on. Get you too. Have you fight for me. That. I think there was something over here, right? No. It was further back. So yeah, all the structures here have like warped or faded over time, fallen into disrepair. All right, research site Gamma. Just follow the signs. This way. Is it not this way? Huh. Must have to go out and around. What's this do? Nothing. Okay, very good. Here we go, yeah. Oh boy, they are coming out of the astral plane. They are coming for me. Oh, I think we've already heard this one. There we go. Okay. And there should be something blocking my path down here, I think, that we can destroy, that we will be able to go through, maybe, possibly. I was wrong. Yes, I was wrong. Okay. Is there anything directly back here that I can grab? No. Okay. That's fine. This is where we started. So what was the point of heading to Research Site Gamma? What is this place? And what is it saying? What's the objective all the way up there for? Complete the ritual in the deep cavern. Okay. Something new to figure out then. I guess I can just grab the thing that was up here then, because I can destroy these at least. That's fine. Alright, let's run. Where's the deep cave system? Where is it again? Through here? Towards Research Site Delta, I think. Did I just need to go to Delta the whole time and I just had it wrong? That's possible. Do not remember the specifics. Yeah, this is the deep cavern, isn't it? Okay, so I can't get in through there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go up and through, I guess. From the cave bleed. Okay. And then it crisscrosses back over. I see. I see what's happening. Okay, that's interesting. The area here feels really different because I don't have the shape ability yet. So my navigation is a little bit different than it was when I originally played. So I think I have to go up here to the right, possibly. And then maybe this will lead me to where we want to go. Huh. Nope, I guess not. How does one get all the way up there? Alright, let's go back through the cave bleed. We don't gotta fight nothing, because we're not waiting on anything. I don't really need abilities or anything like that. There we go. This is where I needed to go, I think. Maybe. Or these are just chests. These are just chests. Ah, that's fine. I'll take them anyway. I must have to go up there. Yeah. Okay, so how do I get up there, though? Is the question. At the moment, it is not super clear to me how I would do that. But that is clearly where I need to go. Is there an area in the cave system I need to get to, possibly? Yeah, I'm not high enough at all. How do we do this? Complete the ritual in the deep cavern. And that's right over there. So how do I do that? How do I get over there? Huh.
It's the director.
Is there another way out from here? Like up there that I can go? Well, no, because I don't have shape. I can't do that. Is there anything over here that I can do? Nope. Yeah, nothing on this side either. Okay, so I do just have to find a way to get over there. So that's that way. And there's got to be something. Yeah, there's like that door up there, which I would be able to if I had shape. Because I could climb this wall to get up there. So how do I get up there without shape? Can I cheese this doorway? Like I could the other one? In the original? Imagine if I could do that. Nope. I guess we'll go back to research site Gamma and see if there's anything there. I know there are crystals there. Maybe one of them was just blocking a doorway I missed. It should just be right over here. I need to make sure I'm not walking past any of the crystals that just like look like the environment that I just didn't notice, I guess. Alright, let's just destroy everything we can destroy. Okay, yeah, there's stuff here. Okay. There we go. I just missed it. That's all it was.
I snuck into the Foundation through a back door I know. Had to get ahead of the hiss. Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections. Luckily, the board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead. Darling is somewhere. I'm the only one left. But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back. There's not enough HRAs to spare, so I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the hiss take the nail. Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world. He was never one to exaggerate. Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
Interesting. So it's possible the hiss came down here entirely to get the nail. Like, that's the whole reason why they wanted their incursion.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem. I know how to handle them.
Here we go. Okay, we're better off now. Help a girl out. All right. Oh. Alrighty. Grab some more health. Where are the enemies? Where are they at? Astral Spike. Astral spikes are metastructural entities found in the astral plane. Their existence was first confirmed when a single spike traveled into our dimension through the mind of an astronaut. See report, redacted for details, re Agent Gibson. Astral spikes seem to exist beyond our dimension's physical laws. They do not resemble any living creature or animate object we have yet encountered. They are even dissimilar to astral copies, despite the fact that they both originate from the astral plane. The spikes are immensely dangerous, emitting a wavelength that disrupts all organic and inorganic matter in their immediate vicinity with catastrophic results. Discerning the nature of this wavelength has been difficult for obvious reasons, but the parakinesiology department continues to investigate. And that's why there was an astral spike in the parakinesiology department. Okay, yeah, and then this will lead us back to that door. Dearest Mr. Talbot, my heartiest congratulations for achieving something that few others have. Consider my curiosity thoroughly yours. For who wouldn't be intrigued when the United States government claims to need an expert spelunker to explore the depths of a cave the likes of which no man has ever seen? A subterranean channel beneath the very heart of New York City is fascinating in and of itself. I have explored every cave system from Kentucky to Kathmandu, but a formation below America's own Big Apple is a welcome surprise. You are certainly building grand expectations. Do not let me down. I've decided to come see this mystifying cave myself. My assistant will be in touch with the details of my arrival. As requested, I will avoid making an announcement to the press, but I cannot guarantee that my travels will slip past their notice. The world is always waiting for word of Robert Ricardo's next grand endeavor. Such is the burden of a globe-trotting man of adventure such as myself. Such is the way of adventure. Keep exploring, Bob Ricardo.
"41 days since entry day, the name of our historic arrival to the oldest house. Morale is long dead, and its corpse is starting to smell. My research staff complain of a presence watching them. Many have suffered nervous fits. Some were evacuated, In cheerier news, I've made some new friends. I met them while exploring the deeper caves. They're hard to describe, but imagine avant-garde sculptures of humans. I call them the id. They aren't hostile. In fact, they're polite and quiet, which is more than I can say for my colleagues. Most id are shy, but a few are quite curious. While I sat taking notes, one came to look at my sketches. I offered him my pencil, but that spooked it. What are the id? Residents? Prisoners? They remind me of the golems from Kabbalistic texts, or a type of homunculi. I know I shouldn't, but I gave them names. There's Hercules, Adam, Lilith, Copernicus. Mabel is the bravest. They're a funny bunch.
All right, so that was his first mistake. Making friends with the astral constructs. Though it is possible that they're facsimiles of people because the board is trying to communicate with and understand us. And perhaps that's why the board speaks with such weird language. Perhaps that's the background that Ash allowed to seep into his communications or stories with him, with them, maybe. Nice. Okay, so we got another control point higher up. Very good. It's amazing that if we had shape, we could have just come up here. That's the deep cavern. Well, this leads to the crossroads. Let's just see where this goes first before we head to the deep cavern. I think this just leads to the upper... Yeah, right here. Cool. Another shifting fragment. Nope, I didn't even notice this one. What happens if we head over here? Anything cool back here? Not really. All right, let's spend our ability points real quick. More health. More health. All right, we have full health now. Now we can just go back to upgrading melee, which will be nice because we'll be able to actually use melee. Probably don't really care about ground slam damage too much right now. And then shield is like the least important one for us to use. I love this gun.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
All right, come on, Ranger. Okay. There we go. All right, my ranger's still alive. Hell yeah.
The Hiss are in for it now.
Okay, that's awesome. I thought for sure they were going to kill him, but I guess not. Okay, let's head forward. Oh, inventory is full. What can we get rid of? I only want to keep 5s. All right. Time for the second ritual.
They're etching.
Now, why does the former want to speak to us?
Hello? Board, are you there?
2 holes.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait, I'm back here? Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball. Former. Yeah, we've had our differences. But it is giving me something you won't.
All right. So now we can expand the crystal growths, and our navigation has become much easier. But we are met with the mystery of why in the world the former is talking to us.
I don't like you deciding what I can't / can't have.
Jesse making fun of the way they speak. Don't get cocky. That's how the hiss happened. Right? Not Northmore, Trench making business agreements with people he shouldn't have. It's interesting that it uses... It refers to the self in this context as narrative. Like, as if Jesse is simply the role that she plays. Like, is functional, I guess. Which is kind of interesting. It kind of speaks to the more meta stuff in the narrative. But it's okay, I don't actually need to use the crystals. We can just head right over here. Beep. And now we're good. But yeah, it seems like the former is trying to reach us for some reason.
I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane. If you're listening, I want some answers.
So it seems to be grateful that it has a visitor and maybe that we've opened a tunnel for it to get home. It's not very clear.
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it? So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are? Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it? Are you part of the board? Or used to be? Okay, so you split because the board blamed you for... Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone? I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
What was Former trying to tell me about the board? Should I trust either of them?
So it's interesting because it implies that, like, obviously there was a split between the board and the former. That much was understood pretty much immediately. But very specifically, it's basically saying that it tried to rescue the son. And the only character we know of as the son is Ash. The son of the former director of the director before Northmore. Director Ash, I guess. I don't remember what... I think that was his last name, Ash. Anachronica says, this game has made me really want to run a TTRPG that has a feel of the SBC or something. Just been trying to decide on a system, probably Delta Green or maybe Triangle Agency. I haven't seen anything of Triangle Agency, but Delta Green is kind of the system my brain immediately thinks of. I think you could do it with Call of Cthulhu or Trail of Cthulhu as well, but... now it's time for us to explore the other areas.
You got this, Director.
Ooh, and we have 4 points too. Neat. Oh wait, I got the 3. Okay, I forgot that this was a 3 cost. I thought it was a 2 cost. Neat.